Hey guys, Donut here, and today we're going to talk about how you can get better aim on mouse and keyboard in Call of Duty Warzone. There are so many advantages to playing on mouse and keyboard, such as easier tracking, better snipes, smoother aim, and so much more. However, learning how to correctly play on a mouse and keyboard is a challenge on its own, but that's why I'm here. Now in this video, I'm going to have a camera looking down on my mouse and keyboard so that you can see everything that I'm saying but put visually. Hopefully this helps you out, and let's get right into it. So in this video, we're going to go over how to correctly aim, why you should use your whole arm to aim as opposed to just your wrist, and why I play on a lower sensitivity. To begin with, let's talk about why you should aim with your entire arm instead of just relying on your wrist. When you aim with your arm, using your elbow as a pivot point, it gives you much more control than what you would be getting when aiming in on someone with your wrist. The key to aiming like this is to do the big swaying movements and turns with your arm by simply throwing your arm across the mousepad and doing the smaller, more precise movements with your wrist, whether that be adjusting a little bit to compensate for someone who just barely moved a couple of steps. You should always place your elbow on the edge of your desk so that you can use your elbow as a pivot point. This will allow you to get as much movement as possible. It's also obviously recommended to have a large mousepad so that this is possible. As said before, use your arm to make the big movements and your wrist to really get the precise and slow movements down. Next, let's go ahead and answer why I use such a low sensitivity, and it's actually really simple. I play on 1.5 sensitivity at 1200 DPI so that I can actually use my arm to swing around. It may feel weird to be so sluggish at first, but once you get the movement down, which doesn't take long at all, it will all feel natural. So now that we got the groundwork laid out, how do I actually aim like this? If you're new to mouse and keyboard, this won't take as long to figure out as someone who used to aim with just their wrist. As I said, I use 1.5 in-game sensitivity at 1200 DPI, but you find what's best for you. To begin with actually aiming, place your elbow on the edge of your desk to use as a pivot point. If your desk isn't wide enough, try angling your mousepad diagonally and move your arm over accordingly. Aiming with your arm is really straightforward, it just takes time. Start by going into some practice lobbies and throw some bots in the mix. Try tracking the bots as best as you can and remember that you need to use your wrist to make the more precise and smaller movements. Do this until you're comfortable. There's no telling how long this will take you, but don't try to rush it. Remember, the more you practice, the better your tracking will be in the long run. Now that you have the basic gist of aiming down, you can start to go into actual matches. Resist the urge to aim with your wrist. Though it may be easier to learn this way, it's easier to get high kill games while aiming with your entire arm. After a while, you'll begin to see that it becomes more and more natural to aim this way. If you can't find a sensitivity that feels good for you, there are plenty of videos that really show how to zone in on the best sensitivity for you. I may even do a video myself on how to find the best sensitivity for you. Just message me in the comments and I'll get to it as soon as I can. Anyways, that's it for this video. If you have any questions, comment down below and I'll get back to you as quickly as possible. Besides that, remember to like and subscribe. I stream Warzone almost every day here on YouTube, so feel free to stop by anytime you want. I also frequently post videos of my gameplay and how to improve yours. Remember to sub and drop a like if you enjoyed this video. My name's Donut and I'll see you next time.